Hey folks, it's Tom, your frugal prepper. I'm out here in a shed. It's kind of late at night, but it's cold. It got down like the 40s last night, like the 40 or a little below 40 last night, and maybe got up like 55 today. And it's getting cold again. I got the heater going out here. It's got a little electric heater. I need to get my big propane heater set up. I've got that propane heater over there that I got at a garage sale, which I want to set it up in here and hook it to a propane tank. You can kind of see it hiding behind the shop back over there. Also, I got my edger. I haven't got to use it yet because it's been cold and rainy, but I got my edger and I got my my Ryobi batteries. These aren't the HP Plus ones. They're just regular 4 amp hour batteries, but they seem to work just fine. And it came with this charger, which doesn't charge them up as fast as this one or this one does, but it's faster than these little crappy ones that I don't have one out here right now, but the little crappy ones that go down on the battery, those take forever. But that's cool. So anyway, there's my little heater running off of my buried extension cord under the ground. So I got it on the 1300 watt setting instead of the 1500 watt setting because it's pulling a little too much amps. That's something else I want to do, is I want to run a piece of 12 gauge back here, and you know, get this on like a 20 amp circuit back here, but I just haven't done it yet. But I got these Bauer extension bins. Now these weren't on the Memorial Day sale, but you can always use some more of these Phillips Bits to stick in your impact drivers and drills. So I got a little thing of those. I think they were like $5. So kind of pricey for cheapy tools, but you know, whatever. These were on sale for $1.99, so I got another thing of these. You can never have enough of these things. You always seem to not have the size you want, you know. And then I got this little lamp here, and I'm gonna have to use 2 hands, so hang on a second. But it's a little lantern. You pop it up and it puts out light. It was like on sale for $3.99, I think. I figure, heck, for $3.99 I'll grab that. That could come in handy sometime if I'm out working late in the garden or something. Just need a little area light. I got this fluid transfer pump. I think it was also on sale for like $3 or $4. And I figure, you know, I run into situations where I need to evacuate a fluid, and my little tiny micro vacuum pump thing's just not really big enough for it. And I figure this would help. You know, just to transfer fluids, like if I need to empty out a brake fluid or a power steering reservoir or something. I figured for the money, it's probably worth having that. So I got that. It says you can also use it as an inflation pump. It has a needle with it or whatever. I got these drill bits here. These are the Warrior drill bits. And just to have some, these aren't the best, but they're pretty decent bits, and you don't have to worry too much if you break one. Yeah, they were only $10, right? And so I also got this Warrior 12 volt lithium drill. Now I've heard, mostly from the Dental Tools channels, that these things are just not recommended, that they're pretty weak sauce. But we'll open it up here and find out. I just got it because I wanted to try it out and see, and it was on sale for like $16. I figure, you know, having even an extra little cheap drill around could be a good thing. Can't have too many drills. Right. It looks like a pretty simple little drill. Comes with this this little battery and the charger and the drill. Out here. Hang on. Come on. Alright, so I got it charging here. It just has a red light. I don't know if that red light goes out or it turns green once it's charged or what. It's a pretty light battery. There's just got to be like a few cells in there or something. But you can see there the brushes. The brushes are arcing. Does have a variable speed trigger. It feels pretty cheap and weak actually. It feels pretty bad. Yeah, that's a pretty bad drill. That is for like a homeowner that wants to put together some IKEA furniture and nothing else, man. That's hey, it's a drill. I'm sure I will use it occasionally. I have a little cheapy Black & Decker drill that I still use all the time, but it'll recharge from USB. It's kind of nice. But, you know, hey, an extra drill's an extra drill, right? Yeah, so that drill's pretty weak sauce, but hey, it was like 17 bucks or 16 something on sale. Hey, I'm good with it. I'll use it for something or another, but I also got this. So this forward is the light, backwards in the button is that. I don't like the fact that it says police on it, but I'll leave a link to where I got this down below. I think the fact that it says police on it just seems stupid to me. I'm not police. Like, why do they do that on a weapon that they're selling to civilians? I think they think it makes it, people are like, oh, this is a police issue one. And it's not. And, you know, if you end up in court having to defend yourself after a self-defense incident, I think it's best not to have anything that says police, critical duty, law enforcement use only, because they put that stuff. Even that's why I don't carry an M&P weapon, right? A Smith & Wesson M&P, because it's for military and police. You don't want to ever give the impression in court that you think you're some kind of cop or neighborhood security dude, or, you know, you don't want. I'm just a dude that wants to break contact and get away and protect my life. That's all I want to do. And so I don't like to carry things that say police on them. And their ads didn't, their pictures and ads didn't show that it said police on it, but they do that because people think like, oh, it's police, man, wow, it's going to be a really good one, you know. But, you know, I just don't. I carry, so I used to carry Hornady critical duty, and I used to carry some Remington ammo that actually said law enforcement use only on it, and I don't carry those ammos anymore. I carry critical defense or some other type of defensive load. Just don't want to end up in court someday with somebody being like, oh, you're carrying law enforcement only in a military and police handgun, and you have a stun gun that says police on it, and, you know, just they'll blow that out of proportion, right? And while it's not technically a crime to carry that stuff, it can definitely come against you, especially even if you win the criminal lawsuit in Ohio. You can still be sued in a civil lawsuit. So, you know, and then it just has to be a preponderance of evidence that supports their case. It doesn't have to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt in civil court. It's only by a jury of 10. So, you know, that's why I don't necessarily like to carry those kinds of things. But anyway, it was free. You just paid the shipping, you know, so I got it. But yeah, so that's what's going on. having fun. I got my plants downstairs in the basement. I had to put a new ballast in one of those lights today because one of the fluorescent light fixtures went out. But they're happy. They're growing. It's really cold outside right now. It's not the weather for cucumbers. Not yet. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting before I put them out. I almost waited until the first week of June to put out any of my garden. And a bunch of my beans did not germinate, so I replanted those, and now it's really cold, so they're probably not going to germinate again. Just kind of crazy times for gardening, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll talk to you all later. This is Tom, your Frugal Prepper.